Hey guys, Lester, and welcome to a brand new Minecraft mod showcase. Today, we are showing off a mod, a very special mod to me, that hasn't really updated in, give or take, about 7 to 8 years or so. A mod that, if you've been sticking with my channel, you know what I'm about to say. Kind of mod. Ladies and gentlemen, Ladies and gentlemen, what I am proud to announce is the return and the updated version of Orespawn. Yeah, you heard me right. Orespawn is back. We are currently in development version 0.5 of Orespawn 1.12.2. That is right. For those who don't know, Orespawn has actually been slowly updating and pushing out development versions for the past few, I'll say, months. However, it was like premium members only sort of thing. The mod creator had created a sort of like Discord server and stuff. And to only premium members was he giving out these updates. Well, officially either yesterday or the day before, depending on which day I forgot to check, he pushed out the full release for a public version. Now, this isn't by all means the complete version of Orespawn whatsoever. This is a development version. This is the first official version he is showing to the public. However, I am going to be treating this as if this is a brand new mod. This isn't Orespawn. This is our new sort of place, our new sort of realm. However, I will say that everything in Orespawn that you will see today works exactly how it used to in Orespawn's 1.7.10. I should preference that this is not 1.7.10 Orespawn, this is 1.12 Orespawn. So in the future, if anything is changed or added new or taken away, that is why we are no longer in the same realm of Orespawn. Also, this is not Crazycraft. For anyone who's watches right now saying, well, in Crazycraft, this is not Crazycraft either. Orespawn is its own mod. Crazycraft is a mod pack that uses Orespawn. The two are separate entities. That being said, oh yeah, it's definitely Orespawn. The birds are chirping. Alright, so let's get right into this. And if you guys have been enjoying the Orespawn content on the channel, I know it's been scarce, but hopefully it'll ramp up more now that we have a version to work with. Slap that like button to show your support, and consider subscribing if you are new. A few of the past Orespawn videos I've posted have gotten 10,000 views. Let's see if we can get me 10,000 subs with this video. I know that's very hard to ask, but I'm really pushing with this. So let's push for 10,000 subscribers from this video alone. I want to see at least 1,000 of you people watching this subscribe. And I'm confident this is going to get at least 1,000 views. That's why I'm saying that. But all the self-promotions out of the way, I got one more to say. If you guys, while I'm reviewing this, do not care for how I'm doing it, or if I'm being a bit too confusing, since I know everything about this mod, I might be overstepping and talking as if I'm assuming you guys know. There is someone else, a close friend of mine, who has also reviewed the mod today, and he will be linked in the card at the top right hand corner, and I will try to put him in the description down below. Neon Slice on YouTube. He is also going to be doing Orespawn content. And I will talk more about this at the end of the video, but let's hop right into the showcase. So the first thing that we are going to find is the uranium and titanium ore. It is these two blocks over here. You can find these underground in any dimension, because yes, there's a dimension right now. In any dimension of Overworld or the Orespawn dimensions. It does not spawn in the Nether or End. However, you find it like that, and you mine it, and you smelt it, and you will get these titanium nuggets. Once you acquire 9 of these, you will craft uranium and titanium ingots, and these are used to craft the ultimate set. For those who don't know, the ultimate set is the arguably, well, currently actually with this version, strongest set in Orespawn. So how you craft it is, as you can see, you need 2 titanium ingots, 2 uranium, and an iron piece for the helmet. The chest piece, you need 3 of each plus 2 iron. For the leggings, you will need 3 iron and 2 of each uranium and titanium. And for the boots, you will acquire titanium and uranium, 2 of each for that as well. You guys can do the math on how much you need for the full set. The set is supposed to be auto-enchanted, but I think that's a bug right now that it is not becoming auto-enchanted unless you craft it and not pull it out of creative mode. However, just to give you guys an example, here is the ultimate pickaxe. Again, you will need 2 uranium, 2 titanium, and an iron ingot for the ultimate pickaxe. It does 38 attack damage. Your eyes do not deceive you. 1.2 attack speed because that is brand new. Orespawn was not in a version with attack speed before, so now we have to display that. Next up, we have the ultimate sword. Looting 4, unbreaking 4. I think that's 4 or 6. I'm not sure. 40 attack damage, 1.6 attack speed, same as a diamond sword. 1 uranium, 1 titanium, and 1 iron ingot. For the ultimate axe, I should also mention this is going to be a very long video. So, ultimate axe, efficiency 5, 1 attack speed, 37 attack damage. You will need 2 titanium, 1 uranium, and 2 iron ingots for the shovel. 1 uranium, 1 titanium, and 1 iron ingot for the shovel for 38.5 attack damage. And the hoe with 1 attack damage, but the attack speed is 37. That's kind of a meme. 1 titanium, 1 uranium, 2 iron ingots for the hoe, and the hoe will grant you efficiency 2. I didn't really say some of the enchants, I don't think, but you guys can see them. Following suit, the next set is the Emerald set. Slightly better than Diamond, but it is crafted as you would guess with emeralds, which is really cool. However, if you craft the Emerald Pickaxe, it auto-enchants with Silk Touch. So if you want a Silk Touch pick from the start, craft an Emerald Axe and you will acquire what you need. And that is pretty much the current 2 sets. And yes, before anyone says anything, I am fully aware there were more sets in the old Orespawn. But right now, in this development version, these are the 2 sets that you got, and these are the 2 sets you got to work with. A semi-better than Diamond set and a fully kitted out. You guys can see the armor values on that ultimate set, which is what you are gunning for in endgame. And I will talk about endgame with current Orespawn as well. Moving on, next up we are going to show off the mobs. But before we do that, I want to talk about the one food item that is added currently, which is corn. You acquire corn by just walking in your world. It will be growing like stalks of corn. If you see my Orespawn, you'll know what I'm talking about. You break it, you get corn. If you want to make more, you just plant the corn in hoed ground and it'll grow. That being said, let's move on to the mobs. I'm going to be showing each and every single one off. And yes, they all have their ancient tried forms in the game currently, except the ant. They all have their ancient tried forms. They all work like they used to. So let's go through them one at a time. First off, the Allosaurus. I forgot to change my thing to show HP. Let me do that really quickly. I forget how to do that, though. Is it... Here, wait. Back to menu? It's under mods here, right? ToroHealth. Config. I want to show numeric. Oh, sorry. There we go. Done, done. And let me join back. Sorry about that, guys. I forgot that with ToroHealth I have to... There we go. 50 health. So Allosaurus, 50 HP. This is the first mini-boss, so to speak, that you will find. He is very strong. I'm actually going to put his spawn eggs away so I can grab the ultimate sword. So as you can see, it takes 2 hits. It actually did an update on his health bar, which is interesting, but he drops some raw beef and some gold nuggets. So that is his drops. You can kill him as many times as you want whenever you find him, and he will drop variations of those 2 items. You can also cage him in the empty critter cage. The empty critter cage currently does not seem to have a crafting recipe. Let me just check that. Yeah, empty critter cage does not have a crafting recipe. However, once you do craft it, if you do acquire it or craft it, you simply hurl it at the Allosaurus like a Pokeball, and it'll catch him in the cage like so. Again, it does not have a crafting recipe. How the ancient tried ore work, I will go over briefly. They spawn in the overworld and in the dimension that I will show you guys soon. They spawn like that. You use a water bucket with them, which, yes, their crafting recipe is still the same. You mine an ancient tried ore, you use a water bucket, and you will get a spawn egg. You know, Orespawn. For those who don't know, that is where the name comes from. Little fun fact there. But yes, that is that. Next up, we have the Bionox, which is this 40 health passive dinosaur. He's pretty cute. He actually eats the ground, as you can see. But if I kill him, as you can see, he just drops some meat. I'll kill him one more time just to prove that. He just drops some meat. So yeah, as you can see, 40 attack damage will kill a 40 health mob pretty easily. And I'm not sure if this gold nugget came from him or not, but I'm just going to throw it there just in case. Let me throw the meat away. Alright, next up we have the Camarasaurus, which is another passive mob that you will find. I forgot to mention these all spawn in the mining dimension. I do not believe that any of them will spawn in the overworld, but I will show that dimension off at the end. But he's pretty cute. You can feed him apples to tame him, to my knowledge. Let me actually see if that still holds true. Do you want to? Yeah, you do. Yeah, as you can see, best friends forever. Tame an animal. You kill him. And he drops roses. All right, good to know. That's pretty interesting. So he drops roses. He's pretty cute. And also, I forgot to mention, when you join the world, it will say, welcome premium user. Ignore that. That is simply what he had displayed for the people that were premium members that he was giving the other versions to. But he just enabled it for everyone. Next up is the Cryosolophorus. 45 health. This thing is hostile. It will attack you, and it makes cat noises. If you kill it, it drops titanium nuggets. All right, let me kill him again just to clarify. Hello, sir. Sir, you're in the grass. He didn't drop anything that time, but yes, he can drop titanium nuggets, which is pretty cool and useful. Next up, we have the Pointysaurus, which has 40 health, another hostile that spawns in the mine dimension. Again, these all spawn in that dimension. If I kill this boy, He drops a lot of things. He drops string, he drops rotten flesh, he drops leather, and he drops meat. So I will not kill him more than once, but just so you guys are aware, that is pretty much all he can drop. Like I said, string, raw beef, leather, rotten flesh. And like I said, the numbers are kind of randomized, but he will drop all that. Onto the end game boss currently is the T-Rex. Believe it or not, this 30 health beast is the strongest current boss in the game. I recommend having at least emerald armor to fight him, because he will tear through you like crazy if he's anything like he used to be. However, I did just one-shot him. I don't remember if you used to be able to one-shot him with the ultimate sword or not, but as you can see, he dropped a few interesting items. Let's go over them. He dropped an item frame, which is kind of notorious for Orespawn mobs. Raw beef, uranium nuggets, titanium nuggets, and the T-Rex tooth. For those who don't know, the T-Rex tooth is actually very important because it is used to craft something that was in the original version of Orespawn. However, currently, it does not appear like we have that recipe. So right now, it does not do anything. It is merely a trophy. So I have to display it as such. And the T-Rex is also the only other mob currently that you can cage, it seems, if for the critter cages. You can cage a T-Rex and you can cage an Allosaurus. The rest you cannot cage from what it appears here. So that's pretty cool. Next up, we have the butterflies. As you've probably seen them roaming around the world, they do not drop anything when you kill them. I will try to kill one right there. They just kind of fly around. They were used to go into another dimension. However, right now they do not do anything. So we're going to treat them as such. Did I put these in the wrong? Oh, no, right. There is a butterfly plant as well you can acquire right now, and it will spawn in, I believe, the overworld. Essentially, if you plant a butterfly plant or let it grow, it will spawn butterflies. Pretty much all it does. Next up, we have the bird spawn egg, which, as you guessed, will spawn birds. Now, I'm glad I got this one specifically. So, in the original version of Orespawn, if you killed this dark red bird, he would drop rubies. However, we do not have that right now. Therefore, there is no point in killing any of the birds. However, I will try to real quick. It does not drop anything, as you can see. So birds are useless. Butterflies are useless right now. They are just used for decoration, so to speak. They will just fly around your world and be cute. Now, on to the final creature is the red ant. Currently, there's only one dimension available, and it is the red ant dimension. You get to it by finding an ant block, or an ant nest block in your world. It can spawn in the overworld or in the modded dimension, and I believe in the nether as well. I haven't checked out the nether yet, but I do not believe anything has changed in there. I will go there at the end of the video just to see, but this is supposed to spawn in red ants. However, it will not work. I believe how it always was if it rained, they will not spawn. But other than that, it can spawn them. But we're just going to force spawn one. You right-click it with an empty hand. Do not have an item in your hand. You will be transported to the mining biome, as it's called, or the mining dimension. This is a really cool dimension. It's essentially an infinite, what is this called? Extreme Hills biome. As you can see, the dinosaurs are spawning here. The butterfly plants are right there. The corn plants are right there. If you guys needed to know what they look like, that's what they look like. You just break them and corn spawns like I showed you. Of course, the ant nests to get back are right here. So how you return from this dimension, like I just kind of hinted at, you need to find another red ant. You right-click it, and you will be transported back to the overworld, to my knowledge, in the vicinity that it kind of works like a nether portal. So if you go far out and you right-click it, you will not appear where you used to be. You will be in a new area. So that is pretty cool. I should also game rule here. Game rule, keep inventory true, just in case. But yeah, so really cool to mention. Again, there is no dungeons currently. I flew around for a bit, didn't see any. There's no Miner's Dream right now ability. It is simply, you would come here just to get the ancient dried eggs, which you can get in the overworld already. And kind of just if you wanted to live here, I suppose. So that is what this dimension currently has, is there's some pumpkins that can spawn. Again, it's anything that an Extreme Hills biome can have in vanilla Minecraft will appear here. It's just an infinite Extreme Hills biome. So emeralds can spawn here, of course. You can get them modded or here, or you could also get them in the overworld. But let's head back. Boop. And as you can see, I'm in the middle of the ocean now, which is not ideal. So let's /kill and appear here. So, again, that's what the Ancient Dried Ore looks like. I forgot if I really showed you, but that is it, of course. Like I said, that's the modded ore, and I believe that is everything that we know of. So let me actually get some obsidian, and let me get some flint and steel, and let's head to the nether, because I wanted to check out and get my reaction for you guys on camera what the nether looks like, because stuff from Orespawn would spawn in the nether as well. So I'm not sure if anything changed. There is currently, to my knowledge, no patch notes on the website or the forums page to describe if there's any other things that I should be looking out for. I'm just meant to sort of know what's here, you know? Alright, so the one thing I'm looking for here that would make sense to exist right now is the red ant spawn nests, because those actually would appear in the nether, and you could find them. But from what I'm seeing, I'm not seeing them. They're pretty common, so I would have seen at least one right now. But it looks like the nether is about as usual as it is. There's no current nether mobs, however there used to be. If anyone remembers, there's nothing, it seems like, else that can spawn here, so I'm just going to slash kill and get out of here. I just wanted to check really quickly just to be safe, just in case, you know? But that is pretty much the current update to Orespawn. It has a few things added from the original Orespawn. I'm not going to give the mod creator any crap for it, because for how long it took, I'm actually happy with what we got. This is a perfect starting point. However, I'm not sure when the next update will be. So before anyone asks, I don't know when he's updating it next. Maybe if he's watching this video, he can let us know in the comment section, because he has commented on my other videos before. But I will have, like I said, linked in the card, top right-hand corner, not only the link to my friend's version of reviewing this mod, if you guys want to check out his perspective on what he thinks about it, but I will also have linked all the other videos that sort of led up to this point, the sort of news updates, if you will, to whenever this was first announced and stuff. And I will also be going back onto all those old videos and sort of putting this video in those cards at the end, just so people all get funneled to this video, because this is the video you want to be watching now. This is the most accurate, and as you know, we are updated finally, so it doesn't make sense to watch a video where we're speculating about updates if the update is fully out for everyone. Now, let me talk about my series. Let me level with you guys really quickly. So, as you guys know, I promised whenever Orespawn released, I would be starting a Let's Play for it. However, right now I'm doing Pixelmon, if you guys do not know, which is Pokemon in Minecraft, if you guys do not know. So, what I'm going to be doing is continuing that series, like I've been doing, and once that series is ending, whenever I finish it, however long down the line, is when I will start my Orespawn. Now, I am hoping and betting on Orespawn to update at least a few more times before I get to that point, so that will leave us with more content, because right now, although there is a lot, in my opinion, there is not enough to make an entire series based on it, so just keep that in mind, everyone who is hoping for Orespawn. However, that does not mean we will not see Orespawn things, because if you guys also know on my channel, I do mob battles, which is versus series where I have two mobs fighting each other. And we have some mobs that can fight each other now in Orespawn. We have the Allosaurus, we have the Cryolosaurus, we have the Pointysaurus, and the T-Rex. 4 mobs that are hostile mobs that I can make fight other things. So if you guys have been interested in my mob battle series and have been watching it, you guys know what to do. You can suggest these fights, and I might actually do them for 1.12. This is 1.12. I'm going to say this one last time. We are in Minecraft version 1.12.2. We are not going to be in 1.14, 1.15, or 1.16, most likely anytime soon. So just keep that in mind, everybody, before you start being like, but in 1.16, we do not have it in those versions. It is just 1.12. It might, I know it sucks for some people that are used to the newest versions now, but if you want to play Orespawn, you gotta downgrade a little bit. That's how Orespawn's always been since it started. So we gotta stick to that pattern. I'm happy it's in 1.12 because it used to be in 1.7. 1.7 to 1.12, there was a lot of differences. So I'm happy that we are in this version of Orespawn, and I'm happy to be playing it again. I just am excited to see what is going to be coming for the future. Guys, comment down below your thoughts and theories on what you think the next update should be for Orespawn, what you think is missing, what you think should be added, and how you think overall the mod creator has done so far, because I'm sure he's looking for videos right now of people giving input. But I personally think he's done a terrific job so far, and I hope to see more from it in the future. But that is going to do it for this video. If you have not done so already, like the video, comment down below, subscribe, and I will see you all in another one. Have a great day. Goodbye. Oh, I forgot to also mention, the download for this mod will be linked in the description, but you probably already could guess that, but it's just orespawn.com. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.